There we go. Spawning here in the top left. He needs to win to keep his team in the series, in the match for the week. It's our Terran player in pink from the Bear Sloths. It is SirYesSir. And his opponent in the bottom right from Unseen Gaming. He could clinch it with a win here. It's our blue Zorg player. It's Beastlymanz. Alright, so another TVZ, like I said. From here on out, we do have TVZs. Look at that APM span. Love it. Man after my own heart. And he's gonna see another small little... Wait, why is that so far behind? I was gonna say that's a good thing, but that first depot is very far behind. Actually, he forgot to send his first SCV, or his 9th SCV out to actually go build his depot. I thought that was his... I thought it was in between. So never mind, he's a little bit behind on that, but he is going for an 11 gas, so... something up the sleeve here of our Terran player already. Or he is just YOLOing it and trying to do some weird crap. But 11 gas, 12 racks. I'm intrigued, I guess. Maybe. Suppose. Should be good. Nothing... Okay, I say that. Hatch first here from Beastlymanz, and depending on what exactly this build is going to be from SirYesSir, this could be kind of frightening for our Zerg player. He could run into a world of hurt very, very quickly. His Overlord isn't really going to see anything useful. There's not really anything that Beastly can actually prepare for without some sort of drone scout, and that's not going to be the case. So I guess this is just going to be like a Reaper, but this is kind of the... Okie doke. Here we go. Factory on the way here for SirYesSir. That's a 3-minute factory. That is... That's silly. That is just silly. Bissy does have a gas on the way, so that's nice for him. He's going to be able to... he's going to be able to get speed up at least and try to defend that way, but there's still going to be a factory. I'm not sure if this is going to be like wotm8 and a bunch of Marines, which could be pretty devastating. It could be pretty cool. He is getting a second barracks behind this as well, so this is definitely a I'm going to kill you build real fast. And he's getting a lot of gas though, so maybe even so far as to say go to tanks, and there we go, Tech Lab on the way. So this is even almost maybe like an old school, really old school Marine tank push, but it could still do a lot of damage. Yeah, there we go. First take on the way. Now you don't actually need to research siege mode. It's wonderful. You got 2 barracks and siege tanks on the way. This is going to hit like a freaking truck. This could be interesting. And the fact that he could actually come back over on this location and he can poke away up here at the natural if he wanted to from behind with the tanks and then kill off the rocks with his Marines. Or he can just go for the normal pathing and see if he can take out this direction. There's an Overlord in the way. He probably should go ahead and go take that out with his Marines if he wants to. There's only a single tank just yet. There goes second tank on the way. I'm gonna if this oh, what the hell? Okay, he's gonna siege it up, which is, if he stays home with this, I'm gonna be just completely scared because it's gonna be a big waste, honestly. Well, there are 18 things on the way, so there's actually, I guess it's a chance that SirYesSir scouted very well, and maybe this kind of build looks like just a really quick bailing bust from Beastlymanz. Maybe this is all that Beastlymanz does in ZVT. On ladder or just or ever, and so you know, SirYesSir scouted that out. I was like, let's make some tanks. Sit back, you're my main. You're not gonna. If SirYesSir decides to push across the map, he's gonna die. That's a lot of lings. Look at all these lings. This is very all in, but so little gas. Yeah, he's got 230, but that's not nearly enough bailings to deal with this. There's going to be 3 tanks here in just a second. Another barracks being made, another gas being made as well. Still no expansion out of our Terran player. The tank shot does go down. He doesn't actually see anything other than the fact that he sees the lings, but there we go. 8 bailings being morphed in. Oh. That Marine, though. Marine gets a scout if he sees this is coming. Tanks siege. Tanks siege. You're not sieging tanks. Tanks. Oh lord. The tanks didn't siege. This actually could go still pretty well for Beastlymanz. Oh, he runs all his bandits into tanks. That's not good. So despite the fact that SirYesSir didn't have his tank sieged, I think all those bandits could have gone and killed every single one of these workers. That wasn't the case though. Sir does need... Wait, did he lower the depot? He lowered the depot, or he kept it lowered, I suppose, and so no bandits had to get used on that. So despite all of this, SirYesSir is still okay. He's still in the game. Basically, he's making more lings, he's making more bandits, 30 more lings in production here. The tank is actually sieged this time. 4 bandings may not be able to actually get through this. Tank's going to go to town on these lings. 2 shots go off. He's not going to get the last shot off. But now there's nothing actually to do anything. He does need to finish this wall off somehow. There he goes. He's trying to bring an SCV around to deal with it. No, he's just going to repair. Never mind. More and more breaks. Actually, double starport. Because, you know, making a reactor is too hard. Is he going to get that off? Nope. Does not get the wall off, so that sucks. But still 2 tanks here this game. These games are wonderful. These are the kind of games that are fun, right? Still, nothing but lings in production. 15 workers, 5 workers down here. So few workers for Beastlymanz. He's just continually trying to produce things. This has gone basically as best as it possibly could have for Beastlymanz, and he's still not doing so well. There is no expansion right now for SirYesSir, so that's very nice for a Zerg player. He's fighting against a Terran player who has not expanded, and we are at 9.5 minutes, almost 10 minutes into this game, actually. Well, this is something. Marine coming out, seeing once again, hey, look, there's more links still. No more baneys have been made, actually. And there's a Banshee on it. That's why there was a second starport. He's going to go double Banshee, it seems. Double Banshee with not enough gas. There we go. 2 Banshees on the way. No banelings being critted. We get a lair instead. We have been making some more drones over here as Beastlymanz, so that's good for him. Huh. There's still no expansion right now for SirYesSir, which is a big issue. He's kind of almost switching into mech. He's got 3 barracks, he's got 2 factories. He's going to have a reactor on the second factory. He's going to be able to make tanks and Hellions or wotm8 at the same time if he wants to do that. There we go. Finally, we get a command center coming up for SirYesSir. Yep, JK, not going to make a command center because I don't want to do that. If I do that, then I have to actually make more CVs. Okay, why would we do that? All these links are still out here. All these Banshees are going to be really scary. He's going to push out with a really big army, it seems. Or not. There's nothing but a bunch of speedlings. If some of these were banlings, this might help out a little bit, but as it stands, there's nothing actually here to help out. We do have a Spire on the way here for Beastlymanz, so he's going to be able to deal with these Banshees eventually. There's no Spore Cars to speak of. A bunch of Lings are going to get right on top of all of this army. The Marines don't have really anything. They don't even have a combat shield. I like how he uses patrol to attack instead of actually attack moving. That's one way to do it, I suppose. I'm curious what he has that bound to. 1 more Hellion is going to go down. With still nothing but Lings in production right now for Beastlymanz. And he lost an Overlord as well, so he's quite supply blocked right now, which is pretty difficult. And SirYesSir is just marching across the map. He's still not going to expand. He's just going to see what he can do and kill his opponent. No banelings created. There's really not much that SirYesSir or Beastlymanz can really do to this army. He's starting to make some spine crawlers even in panic mode. He's got a Spire on the way. There we go. 12 banelings being created, but look, the army of SirYesSir is here. He's going to even siege up one of these tanks. Without stem, he probably... Oh god. These could finish and do a lot of damage. But they're not going to. They're not. None of these are going to finish. One, he does finish. Good job. He doesn't do anything. 20 more Lings in production, but now there's no answer. Beastlymanz says, no! GG. And SirYesSir will, even if the series will get into an ace match. The ace match is actually going to be an ace match that means ace, and it means everything.